I never expected my life to change so drastically after just 6 months of marriage. I thought I was happy, but everything turned upside down in an instant. To understand my story, I need to take you back to when I was just 18. I was a young girl living in a small village in Kenya, dreaming of a bright future, never thinking anything would go wrong. One quiet evening, as the sun set and painted the sky in vibrant oranges and pinks, I was walking home from the market. It was a path I had walked many times before, surrounded by the familiar sounds of nature and the gentle evening breeze, but this time felt different. Suddenly, 3 men appeared in front of me. I froze as fear gripped my heart. They told me to be quiet and grabbed me, pulling me into a nearby thicket. I wanted to scream, but no sound came out. In that moment, I felt completely helpless. When they finally left, I felt broken, both inside and out. The memories haunted me as I stayed in my home for 4 days, frightened to face the world outside. A few weeks later, I discovered I was pregnant. Panic hit me when I realized this new reality. How could this happen after everything I had been through? I felt utterly alone, with no one to turn to for support. The burden of my future weighed heavily upon me. After much consideration, I decided to seek a way to end the pregnancy, believing it would help ease my fears. The village healer listened to my concerns and guided me through the process. However, it was much more painful and difficult than I had imagined. The experience left me in physical pain and emotional turmoil. When I learned that this could affect my ability to have children in the future, my heart sank. I had already faced so much, and now I was confronted with the possibility of never being a mother. Despite the pain, I focused on rebuilding my life. I poured my energy into my studies at a nearby community school, determined to create a better future for myself. That's where I met Kwame, a kind and gentle man who supported my dreams. He treated me with respect and care, making me feel valued. For the first time in years, I dared to hope for a brighter future. When Kwame proposed, my heart filled with joy. Our wedding was a beautiful celebration, filled with traditional music, dancing, and the laughter of friends and family. I felt as if I was finally beginning to heal. However, after we got married, everything shifted again. We eagerly discussed starting a family, but as the months passed, I found it impossible to become pregnant. Kwame was patient at first, but he eventually suggested we seek medical help. I dreaded revealing my past to him. When I finally gathered the courage to share my painful history, I saw his expression change. The truth hit him hard, and his disappointment was evident. He looked at me with disbelief, saying he couldn't stay with someone who couldn't give him children. Those words felt like a dagger to my heart. In that moment, the love we shared seemed to vanish, leaving me feeling utterly alone. The months that followed were filled with heartbreak and confusion. I had given him my everything, and now I felt unwanted. But through all the pain, I came to a crucial realization. My worth wasn't tied to my ability to bear children or anyone's approval. I was enough just as I was. I learned that despite the hurt, I had the strength to persevere. My journey wasn't easy, but I was determined to heal and find my own value. I would carry this lesson with me for the rest of my life, knowing that sometimes the trials we face shape us into stronger individuals. In reclaiming my story, I found hope for a brighter tomorrow in my vibrant Kenyan village, filled with resilience and the promise of new beginnings.